yield to me. I don't have to yield to them. There's one, and then there's another one that we're about to hit too. I think it's just up here around the corner. I was hoping to get here to the Duffy around 7, but we ended up actually making really good time. We're actually early. So we're probably going to be in Richmond, I think, actually well before our drop-off point, which is unexpected. Usually you don't make this good a time. Usually there's bad traffic. Construction and every yellow sign you could ever imagine, one lane. Traffic on the other side has to yield to me, because that's how that works. I don't have to yield to them. Alright, here we go. We're at the checkpoint. Here comes the guy saying, "Oh, what are you doing?" We're going to Kamloops. No, I'm going to Richmond. Morning.
Morning.
I'm heading off to Richmond.
Richmond?
Yeah.
For
Work. I transport vehicles for a living.
Alright. Watch out for ice and falling rocks.
Has it been bad?
I'm not too sure.
snow here over the couple days because the trees are very weighted down with snow. Listen to that. I love the sound of the exhaust brake on this truck. That's just the best sound ever. 13% down, as you can see coming up ahead. Truck's gear down for 2 kilometers. We have a lot of down. My truck just made a weird noise then. Something pop, some kind of weird popping noise. I don't know what it is, but engine brake is the only thing I get in first gear. Second gear I get the exhaust brake, but only engine brake when I get first gear. That's it. One thing I don't like about the engine brake is it holds the truck with such a high RPM, whereas the exhaust brake doesn't do that. Okay, we're going to take it out of 4x4 because now we're climbed up the hill we need to climb. Down a 13% grade at 40 kilometers an hour, and the truck's just holding it there with the engine brake, and we're easily, no, we're more than 13,000. The truck's almost 8,000 pounds with the slip tank. The trailer's 3,700 pounds, and the truck is 5,500. So yeah, we're 16,000, almost 17,000 pounds probably. So yeah, hoo-hoo. The engine brake's holding it back. Actually, we're going down a 30% grade, and it's actually slowing us down. We're down to 38 kilometers an hour right now. So, and then we get like random steep bits like this one. Truck, then it takes no time at all because you're not scared to crash. I just take my time because I don't want to wreck. Last thing I want to do is wreck a customer's brand new truck. Beautiful. There we go. We're down this hill. At least I think we are. that all day. I just love that. All right, let's go. Another downhill. Here we go. It's a bloody roller coaster ride. Yeah, we need the down one right here. Americans use horsepower. It's like 200 and some horse or something like that. There we go. Beautiful. There, we'll just put her in drive now. I think that's mostly the big hills that we're going to climb. So when we get to the other side, when we start descending down the big side and we start seeing the police there, because they're going to ask us questions and they're going to touch our brakes and all this other fancy jazz.
Alright, you get to join me for this offload. This is a business that doesn't care. There you go. Boom. You guys get to watch me offload now. Oh, where's the test? Doing that? Hold on. Sorry about the angle, my tailgate's good. This is going easy. Oh, a nice car sleeping here. Fucking Bentley just rolled up. That's nice. Cash paid in full. Okay, well, this guy just fucked up. He doesn't realize he needs to go cancel that payment because we agreed to e-transfer. So if he doesn't pay it, I don't drop the truck off till I receive cash in account. So I gotta call him. How's it going?
Hey, hello.
Hi. So I haven't received payment on FreshBooks side yet.
Okay.
But the other thing too is if you're going to put it through your credit card on FreshBooks, I have to charge you 3%.
Oh, I don't know that.
So like if you want to cancel that and send an e-transfer instead, because I won't drop the truck until I receive money.
Okay. Okay, I do e-transfer.
Okay, just make sure you cancel the credit card payment.
How can I cancel? Just call them?
I know I can cancel it once I receive it on my end on the FreshBooks app, but
Okay.
it can take up to 24 to 48 hours to show up.
Okay. So yeah, let me forward because I'm driving, and I will see what I can do.
Yeah, it should be something you should be able to cancel fairly easily, I'd imagine.
Okay. Okay, sure. All right, let me forward.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Right. Now, I just got payment confirmation now from FreshBooks that he paid. The problem is that he agreed to an e-transfer. If he wanted to pay on his credit card, I charge fees for that because I pay 3% plus 30 cents for the transaction. So he's gonna have to, I'm gonna have to cancel it and send it back to him because that's not how this works. So I got an email saying he's paid, but FreshBooks itself hasn't updated yet saying he's paid. This chick's checking out this fucking Tundra. Sorry there, lady. You're not going to touch that truck until I'm paid in full. So we pay is what it's under. So I'm going to sign in here. I'm gonna go under WePay under thing. WePay. Sign in. I swear, there's probably a million stolen cars to go through this warehouse. Everything here looks sketchy. Like we have multiple Mercedes-Benz, BMWs, Bentleys. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can cancel this. It's pending. Well, this could take some time. I hate people that do that. We agree to an e-transfer and then he tries to pay on his credit card. It's not the first time. What I should do from now on, and I wish FreshBooks would do this automatically, where if someone paid a credit card, it just automatically populates 3% charge. I think I'm just going to start adding the credit card charge to it and put in the notes, if paid by credit card, you'll be charged 3%. So well, we'll see. Waiting, we're getting offloaded. This girl's gonna come talk to me, so we'll see what she says. She's coming to look at this fucking Tundra. Lady, what are you doing? Yes, it's a Toyota Tundra. Congratulations.
Hi, sir.
Hi.
So you don't want to deliver this one?
Once I receive payment, I will deliver it.
Deliver payment?
Once I receive payment from the client.
Okay.
So I was told to bring it down here to drop it off to you guys.
Over there.
Yeah, but I haven't been paid yet, so it doesn't come off the trailer until I get paid from him.
Okay, how long do you supposed to repay you? I'm bothered.
He's trying to figure it out now, so I'll come get you when I'm done. How long do you think it's going to take to pay me? I wish it was now. My Sirius XM radio just died. Everything's 11111111. I'll figure out why that is. So yeah, when I get paid, I'll let you guys know what happens. Okay, so he just sent an e-transfer and he sent a photo verification. Turn on. Are you serious? No, not you, serious. Okay. Battery life saver, device on low battery. Why is it always low? I'm gonna change that setting because when I put it in there for charging, I'm just gonna like have it shut off because like seriously, it's just killing me, guy. Every time I turn around, I gotta charge this bloody laptop because it sits there on standby. Alright, what do we got here? We got a text message from, please contact that guy in the warehouse and ask for a receipt. For sure. For sure. No problem. Yeah, no, I wouldn't leave without receiving a receipt of delivery anyways. They gotta sign my paperwork. Okay, once we receive payment, I will drop that off. Turn on my hotspot. If you're living down here and you're using a truck or you're doing this for a living, suggest you get a laptop and have a good data plan. Because the internet down here, people will fuck with it. And some companies will have open Wi-Fi just to fuck with people's stuff. If you don't realize this. Vancouver to Golden, we have one large insulated box with frozen items. We're not taking anything that can melt. Kamloops to Vancouver would be a good job if the Highway 5 was still open. Masset, BC to Abbotsford, 2010 Sahara. We're not going to take that. Obviously, we're not in up north. Kelowna to Nanaimo, FE350, so the thing. We're not going to take that, not in a million years. Kelowna to Vancouver, Vancouver. Do we have anything leaving here? We got a Arctic Cat sled leaving from Richmond to Prince George for $589. Not worth it. Let's see if we go under the we'll go here. Nothing in the junk. Nothing there. Inbox. Haven't received payment yet, so this is something that sucks too, is that the customer wanted a photo of the truck in front of the address before he sent payment, understandably, but this is one of those awkward times where you gotta wait forever for it to come in. Okay, what's this? A 2000 fifth wheel for transport from 100 Mile House to Harrison Mills, BC. Let's have a look at that. Come on. I don't need the windows on or anything like that. I don't want to, pretty much don't want to, I have tinted windows, so I like the privacy. These guys like can't see inside my car, which is what I wanted. All right, what do we got here? Hey, look at having a CSP would be great. What's the cost? Thank you, 1500 complete. Keep in mind that the current road conditions, crows between Princeton and Kamloops. I'm fully insured transporter with a plate unit. It's uninsured. Trailer is 100% roadworthy? Question mark. Okay, so this guy called him Cybertruck RV. That's what this guy called himself. Kind of weird. Pretty much, it's coming from 100 Mile House to Harrison. I can actually do that. Oh yeah, shit, I forgot about that. I gotta turn this truck on. Turn that off. We're just waiting for email confirmation. Once I could deposit the money into the bank, we'll drop off. I know for some hot shots out there, if you work for a broker, you don't really have to do this. I avoid brokers, or try to. Like, if I wanted to, I could factor this job, but I don't think we're gonna have an issue. Like for big loads, I factor. If you don't know what factoring is when you get paid early from another company and they take 3 or 4% of your load price. So say that you moved a load for 10,000 bucks, they'll pay you 9,600 bucks and they'll keep $400 of it to pay you early. It's good to have that for big loads. Small jobs like 1,500 to 1,000, I don't really sweat that because almost every job I do is that. Hotshot is that reason it's that price. Or I just keep the merchandise. Like if I don't receive payment, I just keep the truck. I legally can up here in Canada. It's in the contract that he signed with our terms of service that if he doesn't pay, I keep the truck. So I pretty much have to store for 30 days on my property, charging storage fees. If he refuses to pay, I am allowed to sell it for salvage. And at that point, to be greasy, you could sell it to your friend and have your friend sell it back to you, or I would just put it up for sale, put it to auction, and call it a day. It's amazing how many high-end cars are going overseas, because we're at a port where they deport cars that they bought here in Canada to ship overseas, and we have 3 Mercedes-Benz that I can see. Actually, I could probably just show you. Hold on. You guys see this? So we got 2 Mercs over there, the BMW, and that Lincoln thing. And then they have a Bentley inside. And the Merc that just left is also being shipped because there's a sticker on it. So there's a lot of cars coming out of here. Is this guy, like, are we gonna receive payment here, bud? What? Leave me alone. I hate this so much. Oh, it could take some time. Sometimes things take a while to deliver. Oh, they shouldn't. The awkward part and the sad part, I don't think this is fair. I could see how much the guy's account balance is in the photo he sent me. That, I can't believe that that's not even like hidden. Like, I could see his account number, transfer number, banking number, balance, who he sent it to, the amount, when, and his other accounts. Like, it displays every bank account he has in his lines of credits here. I'm gonna delete that photo once I receive payment. So, LA. I hate this. That's the worst part, is waiting for payment. The problem is that if I don't receive payment in the next 26 minutes, I have to charge him 55 bucks. I'm greasy like that, and you have to be too. If you're gonna get in this industry, you gotta be greasy too. If they want to be so picky about, oh, drop off, you must send me a photo with the truck and trailer in front of the address. And it's like, okay, I can do that. That's fine. But then you turn around and it's like, hey, and then you go, okay, well, we're waiting an hour and a half for payment. Like, come on. Like, how long does that fucking take? And I know sometimes these things could take up to a half hour to send. I wish people would just send it to my phone number. A lot of people just do that nowadays. They just send it to the phone number and it's almost immediate. And in my email, coming emails, a hit or miss if you're fucking, if things are gonna come in properly. Oh, I have competition on the R8. Do I now? I want to bid this 347 kilometers down Highway 1, so we have to go over Highway 99 with the fifth wheel. How much does it weigh? 2000 fifth wheel, towable, yes, weighs almost 5,000 kg, so 11,000 pounds. Good thing our fifth wheel is rated for 24,000. From 100 Mile House. It's not many kilometers. Like, hold on, let's open up a map here and get the new updated mileage. Like, realistically, I could do that for good money. Like, $1,100 is still good money in that. Where's it going again? What's that place called? Harrison, I think it is. Harrison Mills. Harrison Mills, BC. From 100 Mile House. It's a 2-hour of deadhead, like almost 150 clicks. But where I live, you don't really have a choice. So it's recommending that I skip 99 and I go down to 3. That would make sense because it's next to the, it's past Abbotsford, it's next to Hope. So 500 clicks. Let's see what we get here. I'm gonna hit it for $8.50 plus U-ship fees. Click. Makes that an even $1,000. Perfect. Towaway, trucking, pickup. When do you want this done? Ready now. Perfect. So pick up within 2 days of booking and drop off within 2 days of booking. Fifth wheel hitch, rated for 24,000 pounds. And we can do this easily. you have any questions, do not hesitate to ask. That's an easy job. So it's a shitty job per se. Like, we gotta go down the sketchy highways right now. Like, I'm not a fan of taking 11,000 pounds down the highway, but it is what it is. If it pays well and it does the job, hammer down. And it's deadhead to be dirt cheap, maybe like 40 bucks in fuel for deadhead, and that's it. And then I have no trailer on, so be nice. You know what sucks though is when UShip gives them a thing saying like, hey, you can quote this and you should expect prices around 500 bucks. Don't forget it's USD. Anyhow, I'll let you know when we're offloading and getting ready to pay. Bye-bye. Alright. Tundra. It looks like we got it. We're paid. We can go into the warehouse now, give them some keys, and get this shit done. Close the U laptop. I'll put you over there. Don't want to wreck this beautiful thing. This laptop has earned me. This thing has paid off itself already. My jobs. All right, we're gonna go take care of this thing. We're gonna take care of this job. We're gonna get some paperwork signed, give them their truck, and we'll be out of here. See ya. What's going on, guys? So we're done that load. Sweet. Paid. Well, you already know this. You watched the video. Obviously, we got this far. You watched the whole video, but we're done. Thank you for that. That took a little longer than expected. We were supposed to have that dropped off at 9 o'clock this morning. Unfortunately, foreseeing the weather and the car accident that kind of delayed us going through the mountains, it didn't get dropped off to about 11:30. Customer understood that. Since the highway's been destroyed in 2 places, I have told them straight up that, hey, delivery times can sometimes be missed because of certain circumstances, and they signed a waiver for that to understand, like, if there's an accident or the mountain road gets closed before we get over it, or vice versa, we can't be held reliable for that. It's out of our control, right? Pretty much states that if Mother Nature comes in place, can't hold us. Now, if we had a breakdown or if we got pulled over or something like that, then yes, we would absolutely give them a discount for that. But I've never been late. I've never not delivered a load. To this day, I've come close, but I've always, instead of calling a customer and saying, hey, I can't do it, I call the customer going, hey, we can do it. This is what I need to do it. And this is the cost. Because I have had customers, like, for example, I had a customer ordered 1,500 steak pallet things for wine vine things. I can't, winery, they're for holding plants that grow grapes. The company that shipped it from China bungled it, but didn't do any of the threaded rod all the way down. It was loose and goosey and just not any good. Even when the forklift operator put it on the trailer, he even said himself, that's not, he's like, I don't know how far you're gonna get with it. And I said, well, I'm gonna put a lot of straps on it, and I guess we'll see how far we get. And I had 15 straps on that load, and I called the customer and I said, hey, just want to let you know, we got about, I think it was like 13 clicks down the road, and I was like, hey, I can't deliver this load. Well, I lied. I called them and said, hey, we have an issue. The bindings are not holding. I cannot ship this load like this because I have 15 straps on it, and I can't deliver it in this condition. I need to get a dump trailer or an enclosed trailer because none of the bungles are holding themselves together. So the customer was like, you know what? I've been waiting for 6 months. Whatever it costs, get it here, please. No one else will do the job. No one else would touch it. Everyone else who went and offered to go pick it up would show up to pick it up and just say, no, we're not getting involved. Because they saw that the bands were fucked and the stuff, like some of the cargo was damaged in process of shipping to the freighter and everything else like that. I'm not scared of that, as long as the customer realizes, like, hey, you can't hold me as responsible for that. But ended up costing an extra, I think the bill went from $800 to $1,600 because I had to get a dump trailer. And if anyone who knows, like a dump trailer that can hold 15,000 pounds of weight is not cheap. It was like $190 a day, and plus the insurance for it. So that was like total cost of that was like 630 something bucks for 2 days, and then the extra hour. It took me 3 hours to hand bomb every single piece into this dump trailer, and then I had to pay the trailer rental company for what was it? No, they didn't charge me. That's right, they were going to, but they didn't. I left my gooseneck trailer there, and not my gooseneck, my flat deck, my bumper bowl there. And they said, you can leave it here. I've done a lot of business with Cummins Trailers in Langley. So I've done a lot. So they let me store my trailer there while I had their dump trailer. And I was like, thanks for that. So I did that and got the job done. And oh my God, the customer or the client who was hired to ship it or to get me to ship it, he was over the moon that it came at ASAP. Like it was in the dump trailer. I helped him offload it and everything. He was more than happy with the load. The customer who he was hired to get these items for was like, why didn't you just carry a pallet? What? He's like, I would have just put like 6 or 7 pallets around it and screwed it into the deck. And I will call people on their bullshit, okay? I'm one of those people who literally, what in the fuck are you actually thinking? Florida, buddy, you got a BMW M5. Doesn't exist. Well, an M5 exists, but not in a fucking SUV version. At least not over here in Canada. I don't know. I'm not sure. But yeah. So this customer's like, pallet. I called him on his bullshit, and it's like, so you just carry 6 pallets with you everywhere you go with your trailer? Well, no. I would have grabbed pallets from them. The expectation that they would have pallets for one is this, and then it's like they didn't have any, and he's like, well, I would have made some. And what, charge the customer $500 in fucking wood to make 6 pallets? I was like, that bill comes back to you. So we saved you $600 by getting a dump trailer to do the load. He's like, well, you would have saved it. And I was like, no, because I was like, I would have still had to rebungled it. I would have still had to put the deck in. It would actually cost more to do that than it would just get a dump trailer and hand bomb it and ship it up. Like, guy's insane. Like, whatever. I called BS on his thing. I said, you're full of it. Like, if you think that's the realistic goal here, then you should just go out and pick it up yourself. And you know what he told me? It's not worth my time. Oh, it's worth you. And I literally called him out. I was like, so it's worth your time to build 6 pallets and tell someone else how to do their job, but not worth your time to get your own truck, your own trailer, and go get it yourself and save yourself $1,500? Like, you could tell someone's BSing in that moment right there. When you're like, hey, I could save $1,500 and drive 4 hours to go get this load. Like, and he didn't have anything. He was sitting there drinking beer when we arrived, and he's like, oh, I have nothing to do for this week. Don't sit there and say it's not worth your time, and then tell someone to do their job, and then drink a beer, and then like, I'm not going to save $1,500 going to go get it myself. That's a guy who's full of shit, and I have no problem calling customers out on it. I know it sounds rude to say that, but I'm in the industry. It's my license, it's my insurance, it's my company. So if I don't think something's safe to move, or if I don't feel comfortable doing something, I just don't do it. Or I do whatever I need to do to make it more comfortable for me to move it. That's just how it is. People who do stuff that get into a situation where it gets very uncomfortable, you need to shut that down and make it safe. Because if you have an accident or incident, it's not the customer who's going to have a problem. They're going to get a check from your insurance company, if you have insurance. And they're going to be fine. Like, it's your license, your points, your trailer, your truck, your company name. Like, if you have an accident, you could do 1,000,000 loads successfully. But if you have one accident, everyone is going to remember that one. Look at the guy who I helped with the Hotshot load. He had an accident with a truck and trailer. And great guy, super nice guy, done tons of loads successfully, no issues at all. One accident, destroyed his whole company. Just destroyed it. The reviews, everyone would be like, oh, he's really good priced. Oh my God, he's really good priced. And then they see the review for, an accident. And then all of a sudden the customer's like, I'll hire the next guy. I've gotten work because of that.
where the guy's actually cheaper than me, and I get the bid. I'm like, I'm just gonna do it at this price. You'll come in at a lower price, and all of a sudden next morning I wake up, you have the bid. And I'm like, what? Why? And it was like $300 more than the other competition, and it's just because I have insurance and because I have 5-star reputation. I deliver my loads on time and good reviews and everything else like that. So I guess it comes down to that situation right there. It's insane. But anyhow, I hope you enjoyed the video. We have a load tomorrow. We're picking up a transmission. It's a Hotshot load for my neighbor. They're paying me Hotshot rate, which is kind of funny. Everyone thinks you give a discount to your neighbor. Nope. Sorry, my truck's not free. My time's not free. Yes, I like you, and yes, I will help you out if to unload and load and stuff like that. I probably won't charge attention if there's time to load it, but it costs money to run a business, and that's why it is at the end of the day. Don't get caught up helping family and friends with a discount just because you feel obligated you have to. You're running a business, you're running a truck. Your truck doesn't get a discount. The Ram isn't going to give you a discount on maintenance. Lorco's not going to give you a discount on oil. Tire shop's not going to give you a discount on tires because you have friends and family. So why should you give them a discount? Right? That's kind of how you have to look at it. Sadly, it just is the point. Anyhow, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. I think this is video 9 now. There's a lot of videos. I gotta sit down for like 2 days and just render out some stuff because I have so much footage now. It's getting insane how much stuff we have to edit, and I gotta keep on top of it. So, oh yeah, I gotta figure out this laptop. It won't accept my iPhone in USB Type-C. It will do it if I do USB, but not USB Type-C. So I gotta kind of figure that out. Anyhow, we'll talk to you guys later. We're heading home. We're on Highway 99. We're going to the Squamish Littlewhite area. We're going into Squamish. We're 44K away from Squamish. I'm going to stop and grab another Starbucks coffee there. Or maybe not. I don't know. I might grab lunch. I don't know. I have to decide. 45 clicks to decide. It's beautiful here. Sunrise, sunset, you know. I would love to live in the Squamish, Whistler area. It's just so expensive. And that's if there's even places that come available. That's the big thing too. Like, we're talking millions of dollars to live along the water. So, yeah. See you later.